Hello, welcome to my presentation. My name is Shadell Marquis, and today we'll be talking about the New Deal America, also modernism in arts. In the 1930s, there was a huge stock market crash which caused the Great Depression, one of the greatest depressions in American history. Here you can see how Brother Can I Spare You a Can You Spare a Dime became famous due to the poverty, hunger, everything, considering all the depression and loss of money. Roosevelt was forced to create the Social Security Administration. This boosted the economy. Many people thought this deal was bad because it caused too much government spending. There were also economic relief reforms in industry, agricultural, finance, water power, labor, housing. Just all around, there was a lot of relief due to the Great Deal. Here you can see that there's a work progress administration poster for a play by John Howard Lawson. This play was originally started in 1925, but it had to get shut down because of the crash, and there was actually a revival of it in 1937. How the stock market crash affected Broadway. The season of 1929 and 1930 produced 233 shows. By 1939, the number of shows dropped to just 98. That was the first time in Broadway that there was only less than 100 shows produced. Broadway was greatly impacted by this crash. As you can see, the loss of Broadway elites was a result of this crash. As the crash rampaged through America, Broadway saw the loss of some of its greatest producers. The death of A. Erlanger, E.F. Albee, Frederick Proctor, and David Belasco all died during the beginning era of the 1930s. But this obviously opened up a pathway for the takeover of many other producers, such as Jessica Tandy, Eva Galiland, or even it led to the discovery of Eugene O'Neill, who also became a very important figure in Broadway and production theater as well. Emerging talent. Though Broadway could not deny the importance of those lost during the crash, there was also no denying that the predecessors did not disappoint. Shows like Allison's House, Elizabeth the Queen, Mary Queen of Scots, Greengrove, the Lilacs, all thrived during this era. Allison's House also won a Pulitzer Prize in drama. Art Deco is also very important that I inform you about this era. Things such as Cubism, Futurism, Neoclassical, Constructivism, all impacted the art world in the 1930s. Every aspect of art affected by these new styles originated from an art exposition in 1925. Emily Decor should come to mind when you think about this expo. Things impacted could be paintings, filmmaking, architecture, fashion, interior design. Literally everything was impacted by this Art Deco. Now let's talk about some photography that became abundantly famous in this era. My Great Mother was a photograph of an immigrant mother by the name of Florence Christie. This photograph was taken by a woman named Dorothy Lang. As the stock market crash caused poverty all over America, the sense of hopelessness is captured by Dorothy Lang. The picture became famous when it was put on the front page of a New York magazine, a newspaper in California. When you look at this picture, you can see a few things. I personally don't believe that this is a candid picture, and I believe that it is very staged, but you can tell by the grayscale that it is a gloomy setting. Look at the tattered clothes, the woman's face expression, you can just tell that this is not a happy feeling. Now, here we can examine some modernism in art. We'll check out Florida. Recently, I visited Florida and I was able to capture some pictures of just some of the things. I didn't capture this picture, of course, but you can see it's old, the architecture is old. You can see the cars are old. Now, the next picture I'm going to show you is City Hall. This picture was taken last month. This is Orlando City Hall. So you can see clearly, if we go back, just how the style, I would say, is just so sleek. That's how I would describe it. Excuse me. Now, this is the original picture of City Hall, so we can go back. Boom. You see the difference. In 1990, there was an implosion that caused the City Hall of Orlando to actually have to be rebuilt. Here you can see another comparison. This is Garland Avenue. You can see the nice buildings. You'll see the cars, modernism in that, light poles, just everything from here. You can see the lights, street lights, cars, obviously. Now, also was able to visit a dinner show out there, and what that allowed me to do was basically show off how there's the modernism in art shows itself, dinner shows, theater plays. You can see just how complex everything is there. It's in an arena stadium, everything in the middle, so everybody around can see. It was a pirate show to be exact. I'll show you a little bit more. Come closer.